Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Joanne, and it is Saturday night, the 18th of November, and I am on day number 7 of coloring my Christmas pictures. And so we have arrived at a full 7 days. You know, they say anything you do consistently for 21 days becomes a habit. Okay, but we yet on the first of the 7. Got 2 more 7s to go. But tonight, what I'm looking at are these Christmas bulb ornaments and this greenery and these few poinsettias and leaves here. And what I'm thinking about is maybe this is hanging from a door. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm envisioning this as hanging from a door. Like somebody has this green garland type thing, not necessarily a wreath, but some kind of leaves, put together so that it can resemble a leaf. I wanted to show this page last night. From last night. I forgot to color in this little section right there and this little section and that little section up top. So this was white and that was white and that was white. And in case somebody noticed it when I was ending the video, I just wanted you to know that I did cover those because those are, the image of the tree outside of the window of the car. So I did do that. And so I'm going to color. So at first, what I was looking at was that the greenery was white. Some people use a white Christmas tree and white garland and different things. Some people use silver. Some people use blue. It's all kinds of decoration color that you can use today. But I was envisioning all my greenery today to be white. And if all of that is white, I already know like the colors I want to use for the bulbs and the string, that it's hanging from. But then I was thinking about the door. So I was like, how about the door be white? Then we have to make all this green. So instead, I was thinking about making the door a different color. So that's what we're going to do with this. We're going to, kind of label it so we can have an idea of what this looks like, because later on I'm going to clip all my pages into a book. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to say, I'm going to call this bulbs and greenery. I'm just going to say greenery. Hanging on door. So that can be somebody's front door, their front door to their apartment, or the office door. I don't really know, but that's how I'm going to look at that. So what I was thinking is, okay, what we're going to do with the door color. What color should we make the door? So some doors are gray, some doors are like a brownish color, some doors are, green, all kinds of door colors. So I was just trying to find a color that was like neutral to brown. And I need to kind of shade the entire door. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use color pencils for that. Not sure how it's going to look with color pencils and gel ink, because I'm just not sure. But the whole thing is that I don't want to make the door out of all gel ink, because that's just wasteful. I don't have enough gel pens as it is, and I don't want to, just be wasteful with my ink like that. So we're going to shade it in this color brown. Let's make sure it's brown. Yes, because one of my browns looks like it's purple. But I'm going to use brown and I'm going to use black. So let me use the black first. All right, because I want to, what color is this? Oh, okay, it's black, but it looks like it's another color blending in with it. So I just want to put the black beneath it so that the brown is a little bit darker. And truly, the door probably could stay black. I'll think about it after I finish. I like the little texture that the pencil is given with the paper, what you call, like, I don't know what kind of contact paper is what you call it. That's on my desktop. So somebody said that my videos have a nice sense of ASMR with the narration. I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, oh, okay. So, I mean, some evenings I'm tired, for real. Like last night I was up. I was having so much fun creating for my junk journals. Like, it's taken a long time to get my stuff together. You know, an enemy, he just don't play fair. Who's the enemy? Satan. Satan is the enemy. He just does not play fair. Let me tell you, he's always on the move and always on the prowl and trying to get you to have wrong, negative, bad thoughts. And he was trying to plant some things in my mind earlier today, and I just stand against it in the name of Jesus, because you know what, Satan, you don't have no rule over my life or its span, you know. And so I just wanted to put that out there right fast. But the whole thing is that while I was in the thrift store, I was having these thoughts about how, you know, I'm always, listen, I said I was in the thrift store, okay, today. So that means I got a thrift store video coming up because I've been to the thrift store again, okay. So I had to go to the thrift store. My grandson needed a cup. I know somebody, I wasn't even going to share this. I'm coming back to my other story. But my grandson needed a cup. He is a 6th grader. And his mother bought him a nice, you know, travel cup to go to school with and everything like that. And, you know, it's like a, what you call it? I don't want to say it's metal, but I guess it's tin or some type of aluminum type cup. You know what I'm saying, them iron flask type cups, okay? And he was traveling back and forth to school with it. And she said he came home the other day. He's getting over, or, you know, maybe he's at the front of getting over the flu right now. So maybe you can whisper a prayer for my grandson. And I appreciate it. Anyway, he came home and his cup had a big dent in it, she said. And she was like, well, what in the world did you do to cause this to happen? And he said he dropped it. So I don't know what kind of dent it was. But what I do know is that the thrift store has tons and tons of all kinds of cups. Those same cups we see in Walmart and online and everywhere else. And they cost, you know, $14 and $13 and $20 and $40, $30, $40 for one of those cups that you want to take to the gym and, you know, to work in all these kinds of places. These people buy those cups, and at some point they get tired of carrying those cups because they so heavy when you put the liquid in them. And some of them are not insulated, so it don't keep the drink cold, and all those things are going on. I said, girl, well, before you buy him another cup that costs $15 or $20 more for this 6th grader, I'm going to go to the thrift store and find him a cup. And then I'll just bleach it and sterilize it and get it going. Now, I had a friend, a co-worker at school last year, and we had several cups that were left behind. From the time, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm moving this tripod. My feet is in the way. But anyway, and the cups had been left behind from, you know, all ages of school kids or whatever. And one coworker was like, I'm not taking that cup. I don't know what's in that cup. I don't know who had that cup. I don't know who had their mouth on that cup. Listen, let me just put a disclaimer or something like that, or, just open up the eyes of the people who need their eyes open. When y'all go to a restaurant, I don't care if it's 5-star dining or 2-star dining. I don't care what it is. When you sit at a restaurant table and you order food, you are using a plate, a fork, a knife, a spoon, a cup, a mug, a saucer, and even a dinner napkin that you don't know who has used before you. And you don't know who is washing the dishes. And you don't know when they're washing the dishes, is it just going to get a rinse of hot water and maybe a second rinse because they're out of dish soap. So let's not play with, I don't know who had that. I'm just saying. I was just putting that out there because, listen, if soap and hot water and bleach can't disinfect and clean something that somebody else drank out of or had in their mouth on a fork or a spoon from a restaurant, well, then guess what? So, okay, now we back. All right, I'm off of my little tangent, as they say. Meanwhile, carrying on, I was at the thrift store getting that. And so, while I was getting that, I was thinking about how, things are with me creating. I'm not actually doing it yet with the junk journals, but I've been staying up like late. Last night I stayed up to past 2 a.m. I was having so much fun. I said, okay, you need to stop creating and you need to go to bed, right? And I just kept on creating, and I was watching Christmas movies on my phone, and I was listening to the Word of God on sermons. I listened to 2 sermons, and I watched 2 Christmas movies. And a Christmas movie is generally like an hour and 20 minutes, or maybe more sometimes. Could be like an hour and 8 minutes, or an hour 23 minutes, an hour and 34 minutes, something like that. That's typically about how long it is. And I was up, steady creating and having so much fun because, as I always say, when I get started with it, I don't want to be stuck. Like, what do I put here? I don't know what to put here. But I got some great finds today at the thrift store. And I saw all of this stuff by, what was the company? It was called 365 Create Planners, planner stickers, and planner books, and all that stuff. It was 19 of them. And I think the least amount of stickers in one book was something like maybe 292. And the most stickers that I saw in one book was like 900 and something. But all of the books were on sale for $1.49. And most of them were practically brand new. It was 19 of them. I looked them up on Google to see how much they cost. The least expensive one that they showed me, one of them they showed me had something like 1,400 and something stickers. I said, oh no, not that many, but that book was $22 and some change. And then it was another one that had 400 and something. And since I had a book in my cart that had 400 and something stickers in it, I looked at it. The price was $13 and some change. And that was on Amazon. So imagine if you was getting it at, say, Michael's or what's that other? It used to be AC Moore, but we don't have it anymore. So Hobby Lobby or Michael's or even Joann's, because she carries, that store carries some crafts and things like that also. So I was looking at that and I was like, my, this is incredible for this price. Because imagine if they got it and say like they only paid maybe $5 because they caught them all on sale at different times or whatever. But 5 times 19 is a lot of money. Okay. And it was 19 of them. And then it was like these other flip books that was like maybe 4 of them in total. And they had, it said 100 plus stickers. And it was a sticker slash scrapbook type pad. And when you opened the book up like a notebook, it had a pocket here and a pocket here. And all of these flipped out to all stickers, and the clear stickers that just have like cursive script writing. You put on the water bottle, just look like I wrote on it, that kind of stuff. So many wonderful things. And those 4 books said a value of $60 plus. Okay, I didn't even look those up. So in total, we talking about the 19 books plus those 4 books. And I wanted to buy that stuff. I really did. I wanted to buy it because I just was like, you could start your own business right here with this. All this stuff is right here. It was all kinds of themes, all kinds of different designs and patterns, from florals and birthday party and girls and sports and banners and type of what you call, like all kinds of I don't even know what you call it stuff. I call it all banners, but just all, I'm not gonna move my tripod, but the things that we use to draw around when I don't really know how to make the word for what it is, okay? But anyway, borders. That's the word. Borders and banners and all types of things. Pets. I mean, you name it, it was a book for it. And it had all kind of stickers, and then it had date books, and it had calendars that were in printed color papers, and it just had the month but none of the days, right? And then it had sticker pages with all of the numbers. Several pages of sticker pages with all of the numbers and different shapes, or different prints around the numbers. So you could really make all types and styles of banners. It was so much stuff from these people. 365 Create Planner. That's the name of it, something like that. And I was like, oh my goodness. And it valued in my guesstimation at about $125, $130. And I was like, I'm not getting none of this stuff because this costs way too much. And I need to put this bag, all of it, on the shelf and walk away. And this lady was kind of looking, and she was listening, and she was like, well, why you want to put it back? And I was like, because why I want it, it's not like really the type of thing that I need per se for what I'm doing, because I'm into junk journaling, and this is planners. And while I do mess around with a little bit of planners, it's not that involved like that for me because I'm so into the junk journaling thing. And so she was like, okay, well, wait a minute. And she put her one bag down on the floor, and she just had a few things in her hand, and she was looking in her bag, and she comes out with this coupon, y'all. And the coupon that she came out with said 50, 30, and 20% off. She said, well, here you go. She said, so you can be able to use this today. She said, you should be able to use this today, and maybe you can get these things that you want to get. And I said, well, does it pertain to this? And I began to read under there, and it was like accessories, shoes, houseware, books, media, and something else. And I was like, well, all of these would be books because they're sticker books. So I don't know how they're going to look at that. She said, well, it should work for you. And she gave me that coupon. But I still put all of those items back, y'all. I put them all back because I realized why I wanted it, right? While I wanted it, I knew that it would kind of be sitting around waiting for me to do that. And then I began to think about, well, maybe I can do that part on shorts. And I was like, no way. You can't even get through most of the stuff you're doing on shorts as it is. So, just don't do that. I wonder, should I mix the brown with this now? So let me just start down here and see. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit. So I was like, just leave it here for somebody else because someone else will come through here and think it's awesome. And it would have been perfect. One lady said, well, it'd be great for stocking stuffers. And I thought about how great it would be for stocking stuffers. But the thing is, my kids are grown. I only have two. My daughter is not into it. She might have wanted to do 1 or 2 books for herself, and she wouldn't have done nothing else with it. But I said, I'm going to leave it right here for somebody else who's going to come in here and think how wonderful. And they're going to get it and get it all or part of it. And they're going to be blessed. And so I left it after riding around in my cart for about I probably rode it around for about 10 minutes. And I said, okay, just put this back. And I put it all back nice and neat and made it presentable so that it could attract somebody's attention. I sure did. And I left it there. And as I was walking away from the aisle, I began to have a slight or brief conversation with another customer, a gentleman who was standing there who noticed my t-shirt. And he was asking me if I worked at the school. And I said I did last year. And he told me that his wife worked at this school many years ago. And he was asking me if I might have known her. He said, but you probably wouldn't because it's been many years ago. And so I did not know her. But that's how that conversation started. And then he offered me a coupon for 20% off. And I was like, I have a coupon like that because I made a donation today. And so I thanked him. And I thought how wonderful that, these people have reached out to me in this way and were, giving me coupons and helping me. And I thought to myself, God, thank you, because, people don't have to be kind. And I have an opportunity to get something and get it discounted. So as I was talking to the gentleman, I noticed on the shelf where he was standing, y'all, all of the scrapbook cardstock paper packs, 12 by 12s and the small 4 by 6. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, God, oh my goodness. If I had been so overtaken, I guess, inundated with the whole idea of taking those other planner books that I probably wasn't going to use. And if I hadn't walked away and was pondering and thinking and giving it more thought and all of that, to come right back, right, and put it back, and then encounter the gentleman, have a little bit of conversation with him. He's standing in a section that I did not even look at, but I generally do, because soon as I walk in the thrift store, I go straight to the craft section, even if I'm not there for that, because I'm never sure if I'm going to find a steal. And it's like, you came here with $40, you know what you need to do, and you need to not be trying to look at crafts. So sometimes I walk in, I look, and I say, oh man, I want this. And I walk away. I say, you ain't coming here for this. Leave it there. Leave it there. And I just walk away. And I'll be like, dang, I want that. I want that. And so I'll be collecting this stuff, y'all. And I'm having a good time. When I tell y'all a good time, I'm having a good time collecting all of these things so that I can finally start with the junk journaling. I'm just praying, God, I pray that you will give me great creativity to know how to do this. Not that mine have to be in any great exquisite type of way, because I don't have that type of real creativity. I have a little bit. I know how to do something, and I like some of the things that I do. But some of these journals that these people put together, I just be like, wow, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. And some people, may not think it's pretty, but I just am so in love with this junk journaling thing. And I was sharing with my daughter tonight about it, and she said, "Ma, you know we love to write, and so we'll get something so we can write, you know, and just put our own thoughts on something. And we like different kind of notebooks and different kind of paper." And she said, and when I be at work, I be seeing all of this kind of stuff to be coming in and be having pretty cellophane wrap, and it be having the different color twines and strings. And she said, and I be looking at it saying, that's why Mommy like this stuff so much, because look at this, it's so pretty. And so she works at Amazon, so she sees all this stuff. She said, that's why Mommy like this stuff so much. And so I was looking at that stuff, and I was putting all of those packs in my cart. And you know, I probably said a few times over that those big packs of paper that's 12 by 12, they be like 13, 14, 16.99 and up. It depends on how many sheets you get. Like if you get 24 sheet, 24 by 24, it might be 13 or 14.99. If it's 48 or 54 or 50, some come in 53, some come in 54. That's as high as I saw. No, in 60. And so if you get any of those larger bundle packets, they cost like $19, $24 a pack. $24, $26.99. I got all of mine for $1.99 or $2.99. And the 4x6 ones like that, $1.49. I said, oh my God. So all of the paper packs that I got today, I don't even know how many it was. I took every last one of them off the shelf. But all of them was like $1.49 to $2.99. I was like, oh my God. And I ain't want no more cardstock, because I said I ain't buying no more cardstock. And then I found a couple other things. I ain't going to tell y'all about it, because we in this coloring page, okay? But that just gave great conversation piece for this, you know, opening of this, because you know, I don't know what I'm going to be talking about when I get on here, but I'm just always trying to be me, you know. I don't feel like thinking about nothing phony to say to try and entertain anybody. I just want to talk about where I am and what's happening, and, you know, like that. That's it. I don't have nothing else. You got me making up all this great stuff and trying keep some kind of storyline going and all of that. I don't have no storyline. I'm just telling you what is. And that's it, because I don't have no storyline. And as I keep saying, listen, I want to get monetized, but if it don't happen, it don't happen, and I can't worry about it. I'm going to just keep doing what I'm doing, because I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time getting on here, making these videos, and, you know, people say, well, why would you want to make a video and you're not getting paid for it? Because I like making videos. Like, I mean, what you want to do in your pastime? Your pastime means that you want to sit and watch, you know, Survivor or, you know, some kind of TV program or whatever. Go do that. I don't want to do that. Do I want to use red? I do want to use red. I'm going to use red on this one. It's like, this is what I like to do. So, but, you know, that's how that go. I don't want to really use up all of the white. I know it makes sense too, but I don't know. It's like I was talking about all of that now. I have too much more to say. And I guess this is why they want you to create a storyline. But sometimes you don't got to say nothing. Just keep doing what you're doing. People listen to what you've said. And now you're quiet. And then people can, you know, just watch and they can comment, okay? That's the whole thing right there. YouTube wants you to be able to engage with your audience. And you really can't engage if people don't talk back. So ain't nothing you can do about that. Just hold on and, okay. There's a ball back here. This is a string coming down. And I see a loop and I see one of these right here. But you can't see it. Maybe that's the top of a tree. I don't really know what's happening, but what we're going to do is just go head on and color it anyway. My eyes are so sleepy. I want to go to bed. I was like, I had not eaten all day. I went across the street to the church. We got a pastor that lives in our block, and he has a church around the corner. And I went over to help him and his parishioners pass out Thanksgiving baskets to the community. And I was over there, and I had not eaten. I had not eaten since last night, the whole day. And I had some crabs in my freezer. And I took those out. There was 8 of them left, some large crabs and some medium. And I took them out, and I just finished eating them before I got on here and cleaning up my trash and everything. And I said, I just want to go to bed. I'm sleepy. But I said, you can't go to sleep because you got to color. So I'm right here. That's where I'm at. I said, I just want to get something to drink, like this tea. And I just want to get in my bed. That's what I want to do. Let me see. I forgot what color I said I was going to color this. Oh, yeah, I said green and gold. So green and gold, we'll put green and gold. I guess I'll put another gold. This look like brown. I ain't really like that shade. I thought it was going to be brighter. But we'll just go ahead down here. I mean, I was up last night. I did not want to go to bed. And I told myself, tonight, girl, you need to go to bed early. That's what I told myself. You need to go to bed early and make up for last night when you tried to stay up until the next daybreak and get you some sleep so you can focus. Because in a couple days or so, I might be starting work. I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but I was like, you need to go to bed. I'm not going to use that color. Oh, excuse me. Oh, come on, y'all better not be. Oh, okay. All right. Now, these are right, I guess. I just ordered 2 more packs of these because I ain't gonna have no gel pens in a minute. I won't be able to keep coloring. I don't want that to happen. So, Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna put this one right here. I figured out what I was dealing with. I keep having these sinus headaches. I didn't know what it was at first, but I realized that the weather keeps changing and it keeps being, warm and then cool and then cold and then warm again. And my body is reacting like it is spring, like spring is coming and, it's time to be watching out for the pollination and all that kind of stuff. And I was having a headache for the last couple of days. And then last night, I was sneezing last night around 11:30. I was sneezing. I was like, oh boy, what in the world? Let me see how that bow going. That looked like that's going all the way over here behind that. I was like, what in the world is going on? And I was sneezing, and then my nose was running, and it just kept on running. And I was like, oh, this sinus. Okay. I was like, okay, this is what this is that I'm dealing with. Because this headache kept on coming. And I was like, this is not good. This is not good. But I realized now. My grandbaby over there, he got some kind of a piece of flu happening. He was vomiting yesterday, had a light grade fever, a low grade fever. He didn't want to eat, didn't want to drink. All of that. The 6th grader was laying down, and he don't do no laying down. He be up. Even when he don't feel good, he kind of push through it and still be like moving around and doing his thing. I'd be like, this boy got some willpower. So that's what was going on there, and I was like, yep, me and my sinuses and these germs going around. But I got vaccinated, and I ain't playing about that. I went 3 weeks ago and got my flu shot, and 2 weeks ago and got my booster for my COVID vaccine. Because I ain't trying to get with it. I'm not trying to get with it, okay? It's not no joke. So now we got that, but I think this screen right here needs a little something more. I was trying not to fill it all the way in, but it looked like it needs something else. Like, this ain't looking too good. All right. All right, that might be a little bit better. I'm wondering, even with the shadow of the brown and the black on the door, I still feel like, is this the right one? No, it's not. I still feel like that you can't really see the white limbs or the white a little bit. I mean, it might be all right like that. I'm not certain. I'm thinking about it. Do I want to paint them? Just go ahead. And I always saying paint. Do I always want to just keep on saying paint instead of color? Like, dang, I don't even know why I keep doing that. But anyway, do I want to color and make those branches green? I don't know yet, but let me just finish working on the bulbs and then I'll see. because it might need some green. I ain't sure yet. Trying to give this bow a little bit of jazziness so it can be green and gold. But okay. I'm gonna do this part gold. Okay. Then we need this green and put that here. Okay. Yeah. Then I need this a little bit here. And maybe here. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right, that's not too bad. I guess I'll get this piece. Okay. And I know this is a piece coming out here, but it's so gray I wasn't going to do this because it's so gray, like this whole piece here. I guess that doesn't matter. It's still part of the ribbon, the bow, whatever you call it. All right. I'll just pull this down here a little bit because it's looking a little some kind of way. All right, now. Okay, now for this one over here. Now where's this ribbon coming from? Where's that coming from? Maybe that's the tails off of that. All right, so maybe we'll treat it like that. But these got ribbons too, and these. So I'm trying to keep everything in perspective for how to do it. So I guess we'll start here, because this one is going to be red. All right, and then we're going okay, and then you can't really see how this design is because our eyes are so tired. Okay. Let's just go in here a little bit. Okay. This is really, really light. This is the best I can make out for this. Okay. I'm going to run this in here. Okay. And then I'm going to just put this line red. And then put this one in here. Okay. All right. Now, all that is red. Let's get this. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna use the silver. Put this here. Okay. I'm gonna go here with this. And we're going here. Okay. And we can put this here. Okay. And down here. Okay. All right. That's pretty. So that'll be white and silver and red. Let's put some silver right in here too, just so that we can make sure that this kind of looks like we did something to it, and it don't just be black and white. And this needs a little bit more red out here. All right. Now, for that one, we're going to make that one. We said red and gold, but not this color gold. Let's use a different shade. Okay. Okay. See this one here. That's not even up there. Oh no. This is coming around here. This says here, here, here. But the thing is up there that comes around. Well, it ain't nothing you can do about it. Don't make it that big. It's just a coloring page. We want it to look nice, but we can't. Okay. Now, maybe we'll come down here. Okay. All right, now maybe that should be green instead of red because that might be like leaves. It's kind of what it looks like leaves. Yeah. I think that makes better sense. Okay. Okay. And so, should we do this part? I'll just do this. Okay. All right. Now we're going to put these dots in here. Okay. And then we're going to put a dot coming down here. All right. I guess I should bring this around here. There's no line there, but at least I can make it appear that the line is there. Okay. And then I guess we'll just trim this out. Okay. And we'll leave that like that and give it a green string. Okay. All right. That looks pretty. All right. Now we're going to use silver and gold. Silver and gold means so much more when you see silver and gold decorations on every Christmas tree. That's pretty. It looks like an onion a little bit. All right. Okay. All right. And I didn't do the very outside because it just looks like it don't need to be done. The outside trim of it. I think it's pretty just like that. Okay. Then we'll do this part like this. That's pretty. Okay, and now we need an all red bulb. It needs to be all red. So we can't use all red, all red, all red. We need an all red bulb. Maybe I should make that one, but I was thinking about this one. But I need a lot of red in it. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but okay, because this definitely have some leaves in it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what these lines are doing, but that's what it looks like to me. And this looks like flowers, like greenery. So I'm not sure if I should make them green. We're just going to stick with red. Okay. I don't guess it's too bad. Okay. Okay. Now it's these two diamonds. There's some more stuff here. Something here. And I'm not sure what to do here. So just outline it. Okay. Does not look the best at all, but it needed to be red, and I know what else to do. So we just worked it in some kind of way. That's all right. It's not too bad for an ornament. It's not too bad, I think. I think it's all right. I don't know what this is. I don't. And so, what shade is this one? I can't tell. My eyes so tired. Nope, it's not that. Let's see. This one. Nope. It's not that either. It's this. Okay. Now where's the ring? I don't really see the ring too much, but I'm going to just go around here on the inside. And now we see it. And let's put some of this here. For the second part of that. Okay. I'm going to leave it like that. I don't know why it's only two and not a third one over here. I'm not sure. But, you know, they made the paper, not me. So, I don't know. Just try to accent a little bit of this red. Okay. Can't really see it over here, but it's okay. Just put that in there. Just add a little bit. It was good just red, but it's okay like this too. It's a little bit red and gold. So now we got red and gold, and we got red and gold, and I don't know what this thing is right here. But it, you know, seems to be ribbons hanging underneath. And I know some, I got some that's like it's like thread on the bulb that came from my grandmother's, and it has things hanging underneath it. So maybe it's that kind of thing. I ain't sure. But we're going this way and color this ribbon all red. Okay. All right. And Okay. All right. And maybe we should just make this thing all the way red too. I'm not sure. Just make it red, red. Okay. That's not too bad. Looks kind of nice. All right, so then we need this. Okay. And then we have, I'll get that last. We're going to leave that bow white. And we might want to add some color. Let's make that string silver. We got gold, silver. I meant to use something that was gold. That don't look like gold. And we'll leave this bow white on here. So that'll be silver and white. Okay. And put a silver knot right there. Okay. And then here, this here, I'm going to just put that, I'm going to just put this in here on this piece. Because we can't find the object because it's behind all of the other stuff. Okay, now for this one, we can make that, I was thinking blue and silver. So let's try that. This red is down a little bit. Let's make it blue and silver. All right. Let's make it blue in here. Okay. 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 And then no, I'm going to put this blue here. Then here. And then here. A lot of sparkles on my hand. Okay. And now we might even put a little bit of blue down here on these dots. Alright, and then we will get silver. Let me see. They only got a few dots on here, but I'm going to add them in because I'm not sure how they made this page, but it's missing something. So we'll just put it in here. Let's make it like silver glitter and blue stars or something like that. And then we'll put this up here. Kind of spaced out. And down here I'm going to use gold. Then I'm going to put some silver down here. Okay. And let's get one more right here. Right here. Maybe right here. Right here. Alright, that looks alright. Have one right here. Alright, and then we're going to use the gold one. I think this is it. Yeah. And put this here. Okay. And then we can put this. We'll make this like gold. And then this gold. And then we'll make the top part of it silver. Okay. Now, this one, I'm going to add a little bit of this gold in here. Because it's just like, it's kind of orangey, right? I think. Okay. That's pretty, I think. I think it's pretty. Now we need to finish these leaves down here. Okay. Let's give this a point so that we can see it. Oh, this is an Allen 17. This is taking a real long time. Okay. It's taking a long time. It's taking a long time. It's very involved. Very involved. Okay, so that's behind that. And okay. And I'm wondering, okay, I'm not sure. Where's the burgundy color looking one? I think this. All right. Okay. All right. Then we'll put these reds in here. Okay. And I think that's it besides the 2 pieces of ribbon. I'm going to use my marker for it because I think it'll be better. Wait, than trying to do it with the gel pen. Okay, maybe. And then this is so close to the leaves. I don't think you was going to be able to see it if I wanted to use the silver on here. So I said, let's just use the metallic marker. And then that's that. And then that's that. Oh, I see something here too. Okay. And that's that. So this is our coloring page for tonight. This one was pretty long, 1 hour and 23. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow. Perhaps you will think of subscribing if you've not already subscribed, and if you have already, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And I think I got it all. I think I did. And so I will see you all in the next one, which will be tomorrow night on Sunday. Peace and blessings.